In the Reiner report tonight, the state is now updating isolation guidelines for people with monkeypox. They now say to stay isolated until any sores have healed and a fresh layer of skin grows over them. ABC 10's Morgan Reiner is live in the studio tonight. And Morgan, a lot of work is being done to try and prevent stigmas with monkeypox.
Chris, I spoke to several LGBTQ organizations today that told me they're happy with the state's communication efforts, but they need more action from California and the federal government to make sure all communities have access to what they need. For one, Chris, FDA approval for the medication that already exists to relieve those painful symptoms.
Alex Silva said he knows he fits into the category of high risk.
As a Latino, as a transgender man, as someone who's LGBTQ.
But you see, he lives in the center of the state. He travels to urban areas of the state for work often, though.
It brings a bigger risk of me bringing that back here to my staff members, to the community members, to my family or loved ones.
He said he had to fight to get the limited supply of the vaccine being allocated in more rural areas.
We need to go to those areas where they can't access transportation, where they don't have a lot of access to healthcare or education or information on it.
Jorge Salinas with Equality California agreed.
We're hearing a lot about people taking off a whole day of work to go and drive to these urban areas and still be turned away because there was only a short supply of vaccines available.
I asked CDPH Director Dr. Aragon to address their equity concerns.
Thank you for that important question. So if you live in a county in the Central Valley, then that's where the case would be reported. And then, and that's how we're distributing the vaccine.
In a broader conversation, reporters also asked about what resources are available to people who have to quarantine for weeks and potentially miss work.
Yeah, this is a general challenge. The state continues to look at options.
And now that a vial of the vaccine can be divided into 5 doses, does that impact how much the federal government is going to give to California?
So what the federal government is now doing, and so this is a transition week. They have moved from counting vials, which used to be 1 dose. They're now
in the most recent numbers from the state, 40 women got monkeypox. Now, Dr. Aragon said he doesn't know the details about those specific cases and how exactly they got it because, Chris, largely the messaging has been it's men who have sex with men that are at highest risk. So he said he is going to look into those cases and follow up.
That's why we continue to stress that anyone can be impacted and you just need to be aware. Morgan, thank you.